Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? The day is finally here. Modern Warfare Remastered has released. COD4 is back. It's funny. I remember YouTubers talking about this in commentaries and just talking about, oh, I can't wait for. Not even I can't wait. I hope that they remaster COD4. I want COD4 remastered. We all want COD4. It's everybody's favorite game of all time, at least when it comes to Call of Duties. And truthfully, if I'm, feet to the fire, being 100% honest, Modern Warfare 2 was probably my favorite COD, but COD 4 was my first COD, especially pretty much my first COD. I played Call of Duty 3 for a little bit, like 2 weeks, I think, before Call of Duty 4 came out. Definitely my first multiplayer game. I do have a special place in my heart for COD 4. I love it. And I do have to say, and if like you found this video, you've probably already heard this opinion, or you've played the game yourself and you know this. It is still COD 4. The game still feels exactly like COD 4. It does have just that feel of when using the guns, the recoil, the pace, the kill streaks, everything about the way you move around the map. It is COD 4. However, there are some of those cosmetic changes that the game has gone through between its original COD 4 back in the day to the current remaster. The first one obviously is, the maps have, received a little bit of an update, a little bit of a cleaning and brightening and contrast. So there's that. And that's, if you're a purist, maybe it bothers you. It bothers me a little bit. That being said, it's not like they've made the maps any worse by doing this. So I guess, there's that. That's technically a plus since they didn't make it any worse. There are the accolades, the trophies, so to say, and that's not a big deal for me. I don't really care about that. That's not something that's too big of a deal for me. They changed up the HUD a little bit, and it throws me off a little bit at first, especially like how the triangles you can like see right now, they kind of flash and blink when they're shooting, as opposed to like they kind of vibrated in COD 4. And so, that's a little bit of a change. But again, it's not a big one. Some guns sound a little bit differently. And, that it throws you for a loop more than anything from there. And so that's technically, not a big deal too much either. The kill streaks sound a little different. And just going back to the gun, there is like a couple, like the R700 sounds completely different now. It sounds more like a transformer than it does a gun. So there's that, and there's just a couple changes like that I've noticed. Like those are the ones that bother me a little bit. But it really is COD 4 again. Is M16 Red Dot on Bog. You can still see. It's still that classic game. I was worried a lot about the M40A3 beforehand. I've heard some people mentioning that the scope up time, or something to do with how the gun scopes up, has been changed, and it's made different, more like Black Ops 1 sniping than COD 4 sniping, but that doesn't seem to hold true from when I've played it. But there's two other things. Well, the first of those two is I'm still kind of getting my my shit pushed in a little bit still. I played my last Call of Duty that I played was Black Ops 2. And so from Black Ops 2, I stopped. I didn't purchase the Call of Duties. I didn't play any of them. So it's been like, 3, 4, I'm not even sure how many years ago, that was. It's been, a couple Call of Duties have come and gone since then. And I currently don't know how to use like the exo suit. I don't know anything about Infinite Warfare. I don't even know if I'm going to be playing that a whole lot, if any. I believe it's still installing. Like I don't even think I have finished installing it all the way. I think I paused it at one point. But yeah, so that's how much I care about Infinite Warfare. I don't really know anything about that, so we're not going to even say anything about it. But the second thing that I was leading up to with this Call of Duty that I haven't played, I've been out. It is very fast. It feels a little bit faster almost than Call of Duty 4 did during the day. And I don't know if, I'm a worse player now and that's the reason why, or if I've just, out of practice now and that's the reason why, or something to that effect. But I feel like I kill and get killed much quicker than what would be normal in this game. But maybe that is just me. Maybe it's just me needing to get a little bit more practice in. Maybe it's me getting, just getting used to the game again. So I've also listened to, I feel like I've heard a couple of people talk about that this game is very fast. It is different than, and it is different in that nature than COD4, but I don't necessarily think I agree with that. I don't think that they changed the gameplay mechanics like that to make it any faster, but who knows? People say different things. So from there, it's a lot of fun. I haven't played any of the single player yet, but so far, COD4, so good. It feels exactly, like it did. Yeah, so it's kind of what I got to say about that. But for this weekend, I guess, for when COD was released, COD4 was re-released, I am not in, where I spend most of my time. Okay, we're going to explain it real quick. I live in one place, and then on the weekends, I'm in another place, for work and for training, for cycling. And so right now I'm in the second place, and sometimes explaining things on YouTube seems so weird. But when I'm in school, I'm in school at my university in Chattanooga, and then here I'm in Asheville, North Carolina during the weekends. And so right now, I had brought everything that I needed to play Call of Duty for when it was released on Friday here in Asheville, and so I brought my whole setup along, and I get my computer, get the capture card back out, and I realized as I'm setting up that I forgot my laptop charger, and as my laptop is dead, I won't be able to record any gameplay. I won't be able to record any commentary. I won't be able to edit any videos. I won't be able to upload any videos either. And so I was thinking what do I do? Is it worth buying a charger in this situation? So I went to Best Buy and I bought a charger. But however, I think I'm going to go back and return it on Sunday. I've never done that before. I've never bought something with only the intentions that I'm going to return it. And that I'm not actually gonna, fully, pay for it. I'm just gonna use it for free, so to say. And, I've heard that talked about among other people and in movies and television shows and stuff like that. Did I just say television? But yeah, and I've never done that, so I kind of feel guilty and excited at the exact same time about that. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to record a couple more commentaries just to make doing that a little bit worth it. But I think I might close out the commentary here. If you're interested, you can watch the rest of the gameplay. M16 on Bog. What more COD 4 than that does it get? And you can make the argument this is the most COD 4 thing. But anyway, rate the video. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe for more. And there's going to be more Infinite War COD 4 remastered from me. And as I get back into, I guess, before I go, we could talk about this as well. It's been a while since making videos. I think I'm going to start making gameplay commentaries again just for COD 4, just because of how much I'm going to be playing this game, how much I like COD 4 and things like that. So I'm thinking of, a couple different strategies, a different series, different playlists, different ideas I have for some videos. But what I'm thinking is just, these classic commentaries, 5 to 10 minute long commentaries, thinking about Let's Play stuff, kind of like that. And I think for this channel, I'm going to keep it on the gaming stuff. If you've been a fan of mine recently, and that's if there are any, you'll notice that I've been uploading more real life stuff, more short films, stuff like that. That I am an art student, that is kind of what I do. But I think I'm going to create a different place for those works to exist, and I'll keep this channel for gaming videos. And right now I have all of the gaming videos privated. Maybe as a part of that return to the gaming, I will make those videos unprivate again, make them public, and get the database of Spurly back up on the internet. But yeah, so that's kind of my plans for now. I don't know how frequently I'll be uploading. I'd probably not a daily thing, especially not right away. But definitely expect regular content, 1, 2, 3, 5 times a week, somewhere in there. 1 to 5 times a week, as if that, such a huge range. It could be from almost none to a ton of videos in a week. But yes, I've just kind of, playing video games again too. I haven't been playing video games as much either, but that's the game I ended up going full time. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you subscribe for more.